the World Health Organization did a study where they were giving people 2,200 milligrams a day, so about 30 times the prescribed dose, what most people would say is a lethal dose. And they were doing it in 17 countries, and they killed a lot of people.
Oh, and
then they declared, well, it's dangerous and it can't be used. It appeared to critics that they were deliberately using a lethal dose to prove that it was unsafe. And then you, of course, know about Dr. Tadero. The New England Journal of Medicine and the Lancet, which are the two lead journals, but they're run by the pharmaceutical companies. 95% of their money comes from pharmaceutical companies for those scientific journals.
So it's like the fox guarding the hen house.
Exactly. And those journals publish articles, definitive articles, saying hydroxychloroquine is dangerous. And then this really courageous doctor, who's a friend of Dr. Simon's, named Dr. Tadero, and I actually advise you to try to get him on here. He is wonderful, and he's very articulate and charming and humble. And he actually went through their research and took it apart and showed the whole thing was fraud. And both those journals had to retract those articles. The press never covered it, and clearly there is there's an orchestrated attack on this drug to make sure that people don't use it. And what kind of crime is that? If that drug could actually end the epidemic or bring the death rates down to, let's say, below the flu, so they couldn't justify these, quarantines, et cetera, anymore. It's really scary to think that people may be up to that kind of stuff.
So, Robert, if your dad were still alive, what would he be saying